Okay, so this is the after video of our friend Moses and his wife Bump and their kids. They bought this Mini on Facebook Marketplace, I think, and just had it delivered here to the shop and said, do what you do. They said, we hope we bought a decent one. It ran and it didn't run kind of when it got here. So it needed the electrical system worked on because it had no power going to the fuel pump. So we didn't have to replace the fuel pump. We just had to get power to it. The cooling system was half apart, and that was a nightmare. But anyway, it looked like maybe there was some mice living in it, or maybe a cat. Meow. Cats! I'm not sure, but we cleaned it all up. We put a new cooling system in it. We fixed the fuel issues. We tuned it up. We put all the cool stuff on it. We did the total jet motors treatment. We got rid of those disgusting 12-inch wheels and tires. Cooper S disc brakes, 6x10 deep dish wheels, Falcon tires, Cooper 8-slat grill with internal release, Hella H4s with LEDs, the chrome trim rings and the clear lenses on the turn signals, same with the side markers, European front plate holder, all the traditional jet stuff. I mean, everything that we always do. And it's it's amazing. This really did transform. When you see the pictures, pop those in there. You'll see what this thing looked like before, and now look at it now. Ooh. I mean, wow. Come on, let's do a little walk and talk. Replace the windshield. Oh, it was pitted and cracked and gnarly. And I mean, look, even with the cruddy paint, it's old. You know, you can see that it's been sitting in the sun and the clear is all faded off, but they'll probably paint it or wrap it, I'm guessing. But replace the windshield, the windshield seal, the filler strip, wiper blades, side markers with the chrome. Again, Cooper S disc brakes with 10-inch wheels. That's so much better. Cooper chrome door mirrors, Monza flip-top gas cap. You know, does this sound familiar? If you've watched any of our videos, you're starting to get a gist here. Chrome license lamp, chrome boot hinges, replace the front and rear bumpers. You should have seen them. They were just, what happened? I'm not really sure. It was pretty bad. Of course, we did the jet motors, battery cutoff, the battery ground, the C-Tech charger for the quick connect, a boot lid liner, a boot liner kit. I mean, Put a good spare back there, a jack, lug nuts, everything, just in case you need to replace a tire on the side of the road. Come on over here. I'm really proud of this OMP steering wheel. I love that OMP steering wheel. That's so much better. It's cool. I got rid of the drop bracket. You could hardly get in or out of this car. It was terrible. Look at this now. Look, I'm 6 foot and I'm putting on some weight. So look, I can get in and out of this thing easy. My legs clear. Look, my feet are on the pedals. And this is nice. I'm very comfortable. And I tried something different here with the shifter. Check this out. So what I did this time was I put the angled part on first, then I put the straight part on. And I think I like that better. That seems to work. That's pretty cool. Let's pop the bonnet and we'll take a look at the engine compartment. And yes, I said bonnet. Okay. One of the really important things you have to do is, of course, the bonnet soundproofing. Guys, I cannot stress to you how important that is for cabin noise. It just changes everything. So take a look here. We've got a brand new cooling system for SPI with the electric cooling fan switch for the bottom, a fan, water pump, pulley, belt, thermostat housing, thermostat, all that good stuff. Replaced all the entire cooling system. Put a polished mini fin alloy valve cover on there. And look, I even put a K&N filter element in there and the Cooper S Works snorkel. So it's breathing really nice. So for a 1300 A+ SPI fuel injected car, this is what you guys can do. Go through, change the oil, adjust the valves, do the brakes, wheels, tires, do some chrome, some headlights. I even put these really cool covers on the Rover rally lights. Just all this kind of stuff just really can transform the car and make it really nice. You know, Moses and his wife and the kids don't even know that I've finished this car yet. So I'm going to send them this video, and I think they're going to be pretty surprised. I'm really excited for them to see this and see what they think, because this is their first Mini. They've been into Volkswagens forever, and he says, I've always done that, but I've never played with a Mini. I want to do a Mini Cooper. Can you trick one out for me? And I said, well, of course, that's what I do. So voila. I think we should go for a ride real quick so you guys can see how nice this thing drives now. And Keith, are you ready to put some cameras in this?
Yes.
Yes, he is. He's a smart boy. Takes a lot of brains to hold the camera, doesn't it? All right, come on, buddy. Let's do this.
Feeling hurt.
Let's go for a ride in Moses and Bump's Mini. And I think they're going to call it, she's from Thailand, so it's tiny. Tiny. Classic. Every Mini gets a name. I always ask people what they name their Mini, because some of them are hysterical. One time, this lady and her husband, and he had been tricking his Mini out with us forever. And I said, what's the name of your Mini? And she looked at me very seriously and she says, oh, I named it all right. I go, what's the Mini's name? And she said, Cha-ching. Cha-ching, like a cash register. Yeah, Cha-ching. It's a good name for a Mini. Okay. This car did not run when it got here. The cooling system was shot. It didn't even have a fan belt on it. It was pretty rough. But now, wow, I'm comfortable. It's quiet, it's powerful. I love the steering wheel. I love the wheels and tires. The Cooper has disc brakes. You guys can do this to your Mini. Just follow along. If you want help and you want to do this to your Mini, we stock everything. Our website has it all. We have over $500,000 in classic Mini Cooper parts inventory, and everything you see in our videos you can buy from us. So I'm thinking of creating maybe the JDM package. You know, I have worked on so many Japanese JDM Minis, Japanese domestic market Minis, that I think I'm turning Japanese. Yes, I think so.
I'm turning Japanese, I think I'm turning Japanese, I really think so.
All right, this is great. Look at how comfortable and quiet this car is. You guys, you're gonna have so much fun with this car. I'm glad that you've already named it and you haven't even driven it, but you're about to, and you're about to experience the world of Minidom. Welcome to the family, so to speak. If you haven't ever driven a classic Mini, I think it was it Car Driver? I don't know who it was that said, out of the top 10 cars in your lifetime, you must own or drive a classic Mini. So to make a top 10 list of your lifetime cars, like you have to drive or own one of these, that's a big deal. They're just so fun. Tiny, cute, fast, great little car. And they really are little. Thus, they're called a Mini. What's nice about these is the insurance is cheap. The gas they're phenomenal gas mileage. They still have plenty of performance. Easy to park, easy to get around. Minis are great. You guys, if you don't own a classic Mini, you really need to, you don't have to buy one from us. Just get one and call us and trick it out. This is pleasant. Get ready to get some waves. Everybody waves at you. If you've never owned a classic Mini and you're cruising down the freeway, be very aware there's people in your blind spot. They won't pass you what they're doing is they're just sitting back and they're getting their phones and cameras out and they're taking pictures and looking at your car. So just be hyper aware that there are people there, and they're not being mean. They're just in your blind spot. Just be aware they're there. It's because they want to see your car. This thing is solid. Look at this. That's awesome. You guys got a good one. You did all right. Yeah, the paint is bad, but I'll take that. Mechanically speaking, this thing is sound. Maybe you like the patina. You know, the rat rod thing is now really cool. Everybody's into that. I certainly am. I'm building a rat rod myself right now. Wait until you guys see that. That's going to be over the top. I'm enjoying this car. This is a nice car. Everybody waves. I'm not even talking. I'm enjoying this so much. I drive a lot of minis, you guys. I know a good one. When I say I drive a lot of minis, look at this. Just look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Ay, 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 that's a lot of minis. Well, Moses, Bump, I hope you guys are excited to get your Mini. It is all done. She is finished and ready for you. So here we go. I'll be giving you guys a call and saying, here, your Mini's done. Why don't you come get it and enjoy. All right. We'll see you guys on the next one. Hey, if you have any questions, subscribe to our website. Check this out and come on over and see what we've got in store for you. All right. We'll see you on the next one.